Hi friends, and we're live. Happy day to you. What is this? Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday from Wisconsin. No, my Prism IO has not arrived yet. I am very excited, anxious. As soon as I have it in my hot little hands, we'll be demoing it together. So thank you for everyone who keeps asking me. I am anxious too. It's going on 2 weeks now, plus a year and a half. Yes, I definitely deserve to have my Prism IO now. Apparently the shipping company, who I've had a lot of problems with, just got fired. So they've lost my packages before. So good job. I'm glad they got fired. And hopefully a new, accountable, fast one is replaced. In the meantime, I'm excited. Lots of amazing things happening. This is an invitation to you, quick live stream, to join me tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central. We're going to be going into a really important, amazing theme that relates to everybody, and it has to do with our dreams and our trust in whatever higher power, God, source, creator, universe, fill in the blank. Having surrendered and total trust in being guided versus our ego mind identity, our EMI, trying to figure it out, pound it into existence. The doership, it must be me. If it's going to be, it's up to me. And letting go, releasing, and allowing God, or whatever your higher power is, that's where the magic is. People think like surrendering and letting go is weak. Nay, it is actually the antithesis. It's extreme power because you are allowing that flow to come through. So I say big things are coming. Yes, Prism IO is changing the world. That's, you're going to hear more about that from me. It's amazing times for humanity right now. However, in my own life, just that act of letting go and allowing God to flow through, the creatorship to flow through. Oh, wow, what an amazing shift. And I highly recommend, everybody's going to get to it sooner or later, so I recommend sooner than later. Stop fighting your own damn self, right? And sometimes I get these riveting downloads, and they'll come at any time. Could be out for a walk, which is what I'm about to go do right now. We've got freezing rain coming in 30 minutes, so I'm hoping to get outside and do some walking before. It's supposed to be like an ice storm coming tonight. Good old Wisconsin. Yeah. It could be while I'm out walking, it could be while I'm in the shower. I'm a very water-oriented, nature, grounding-oriented soul. Raise your hand if you are too. That's why I love to spend so much time in nature. Beach, mountains, desert, you name it. I could be sitting in my jacuzzi tub, having a soak, and then boom, and I'm riveted to this download, this flow state that I get out of the way and let it come and come and come, and write it down whenever I can, capture it as best possible, because it's just powerful and beautiful when you're given those. And I believe we all are, I know we are all given those divine downloads if we are quiet, if we are out of the way. Be still and know. Be still and know. And lately I've been getting these massive downloads like at 1:30 in the morning. And I'm like, okay, God, I'm here. Whoosh. And it comes just flowing in, and that happened last night. And the purpose of this live stream, I felt inspired, so here I am, and we'll talk more about it tomorrow, is when we're in ego, we're letting the little ego in the back seat take over the car and start driving and getting into trouble. I mean, we'll always have our ego, and there's a purpose to it. It's just, don't let it drive the car. Don't let it create chaos and think that it's in control. No, ego, you sit there in the back seat, put your seatbelt on, here's your binky, put your binky in your mouth and be quiet. That's how we can handle our egos. Get the ego out of the way and let divine downloads come through, let that divine guidance come through, and that's where the magic is. That's where the true power is. And I've had some stubbornness in this existence, I will admit to it. And it only gets me into more suffering and trouble when I'm letting the ego run the show. And getting that out of the way, sit in the back seat, there, be quiet. And then allow that guidance to come through. And then, wow, last night, one of the big downloads that came through, which we'll be speaking about tomorrow at length on the live stream, 11 a.m. Central, fireside, is we are given these ideas, these dreams, these amazing gifts to go create and generate in this lifetime. And I know so many souls are given just epic dreams to be of service, to create for the fun of creation and co-creation. And so many will limit themselves and then stop it immediately and contract and think, oh, I can't do that. It's too big. I don't know how. It's just too much, too big. I can't do it. So the knee jerk is, I can't. And they block themselves immediately from what is possible when they allow divine guidance to come through. If we're just trying to do everything on our own as our little ego minds, like, I will make it work, I will pound it into existence, right? Oh, that's suffering. That's exhausting. Someone's gonna hit a wall sooner or later and get burned out on that. And a lot of people are right now. Trying to do it all and keep up with the Joneses and compete. I mean, competition is very low vibrational either. That's scarcity mode. Let that one go. Life will spiral upwards when you let go of competition. Anything in lack and scarcity, let it go. Hey Carl, how's it going? Say hi, where are you joining from, friends? Surprise live, this is a quickie. Tomorrow will be more at length. It will be a beautiful, in-depth, just potent. You know I love that word, potent live stream tomorrow. And you're invited. Carl, we got snow here. Carl's also in Wisconsin. Hola mi amigo, Gilbert, how are you? Say hi where you're joining. So we've got Wisconsin and California here today. I like to see a couple different continents arrive on a live stream. It's one of my favorite reasons to do these is because you get to connect with my global soul family here on Facebook. Oh, there it goes. Pardon, I knew this was coming. Anytime I do a live stream out in the cold, sooner, the nose turns into a faucet. So apologies. Tomorrow will be fireside, will be toasty and warm. I realize that I have been limiting my own damn self and blocking myself and even sabotaging epic dreams that I have been given and just resonate. They feel so aligned, so beautiful, and they're massive. They're massive. And I've shared a few of them with some people, and I could just see, it's like eyes get really big, like, holy Amie, how are you going to do that? You know, and here's another thing. I have done a lot of amazing things in this lifetime, and most of the time I didn't know how. I got my doership out of the way, put the ego in the back seat, and trusted, surrendered God, source, creator, universe, higher power, fill in the blank. And that's where the magic happens, is when you let go and surrender and trust. So I sense a lot of people are not trusting right now, because if they did, they would be allowing themselves to take inspired action on these divine downloads, on these divinely guided dreams and goals and intentions to go create amazing things in this lifetime, in this incarnation. So that was a huge aha for me last night. I'm still reeling from it. I've got a lot to put down on paper today, but it was incredible. And I was remembering, like, there's just so much epicness in one lifetime to enjoy. I want to go all in, like juicy, suck the marrow out of life every moment. Why would I want to limit myself? I don't have to. None of us do. And we are when we're letting the ego run the show. The little self, right? The little mind. Okay, backseat. pacifier, binky, or whatever you used to call it. Be quiet. We don't want to kill the ego. The ego is part of this existence and there is purpose to it. Just don't let it run the show. Backseat, put your seatbelt on, binky, quiet, and let the higher mind, let God come through. And when you do that, wow, life spirals upwards like nothing else. And peace, the amount of peace and lightness and bliss that comes through, wow, amazing. I mean, revelations after revelations. Get ready for them. Like I said on my last live stream, 2025 has been revelatory, epiphany, rich, monumental. I did deem this year, 2025, an unceasing tsunami of awesomeness, and that is what it has been and continues to be. Thank you for playing with me in this lifetime. I mean, what a gift. It's just so juicy and potent when you go all in. You can't just like put the toe in and say, okay, to God, I trust you. No, God's asking for full submersion. You're like bonsai, jumping in. The way I like to do it is like naked cannonball bonsai. I don't care who's watching. All right, I'm all in. To run off the cliff of uncertainty is something I do time after time after time, knowing full well I am being divinely guided, supported, and I will grow wings on the way down. And that's not just courage, that's trust. That is full trust right there in God. And I'm going to be sharing tomorrow in my live stream, 11 a.m. Central-ish fireside, so please join for that one. Some of these amazing divine downloads that I've been getting. And then you're going to see too, like, what? And the timelines have accelerated. Like, I've been holding it back, like, okay, God, yeah, that aligns. That's amazing. I feel so, oh, yes, I cannot wait to go co-create that, to be of service to my global soul family in this lifetime. And it's big, and it's, I don't want to say scary, but it's massive. And I'll just like put this over here 3-4 years when I can self-fund it and keep it tiny and neat and, you know, and it's like, no, start working on it now. Because it doesn't have to be all me. It's not this doership from ego, right? Which is why people hit a wall and they get burnt out and they get exhausted because they're trying to do it all themselves from their ego mind versus allowing source, that flow state, to propel one forward, to let the magic, let the universe dazzle you. Why not, right? ¿Por qué no? Isn't this a great topic? I love themes like this, and I am excited to share with you tomorrow what I am being guided to step up to co-create, to generate sooner than later. And it's just, it feels so amazing and alignment, and it's a lot, but it's not all me. And it gives me a chance too, as I'm leaning on source and trusting and surrendering, to invite other aligned souls to play with me and trusting that alignment as well, trusting that, because I've shared some of these visions with people and they're like, wow, you better have the right team and the right this and that. And then I can see it brings up all their fears and anxieties as if it was their vision. And I'm like, wow, this is very telling to me to see where people are in the journey. No judgment. It's just very telling when you're given something to do that's so massive, divinely guided, download, dropped into your life. And it's like, not later, sooner. And trusting that. So tomorrow we'll go into that in more detail. Let it marinate. Have you put any of these divinely guided dreams on the shelf, letting them collect dust and spider webs because the ego's saying, I don't know how, it's just too big, you know? Later becomes multiple decades sooner than later, right? So it's a relatable theme for sure. And yeah, more on this. So thank you for joining me on this surprise live stream. If you missed the beginning, go back. It is loaded with gems as always. and share this live stream. If you happen to miss any of mine, I know they start getting deleted from Facebook in 30 days now. I immortalize my live streams here in my YouTube channel, which I'll drop in. You're welcome to subscribe and participate. There is years of epicness on my YouTube channel. And, okay, here's a little tidbit. There's going to be a lot more international travel coming sooner than later. And this has to do with what I'm being guided to create, to generate in a shorter period of time. So that's exciting. Stay tuned tomorrow. I'll share more details on that. In the meantime, have a beautiful day wherever you are in this world. Mwah. Enjoy your day, and I will see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central. And now I'm going to go get a quick walk, and I can start feeling the freezing rains coming. So my sister got into town, and now we're having some family time. I'll be posting some cool reels and pictures. Today we're going to be baking up a storm, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, have a beautiful day wherever you are. Mwah. I'll see you on the next video.